What's up, guys? Bri2J back with a brand new Bri2J Presents, and today I'm presenting to you the Mezco Toyz 112 Collective Spider-Man from Far From Home. This was the Mezco exclusive in July. This was off their website. He finally got delivered to me. I was super excited, especially because I saw him at Toy Fair, and I was like, I want it, I need it. Now I finally have it. And with that being said, let's take a closer look at Spider-Man. And here's Spider-Man, and I really think Mezco did a spectacular job with this figure. He is downright amazing. And yes, I use Spider-Man words because wouldn't you? It's Spider-Man. I believe they tweaked the body to give it an updated articulation style. You know, because Mezco is always, changing their articulation, tweaking it to fit the character. And I really believe that this Spider-Man has an updated body. Could be wrong. Just something feels different between this figure and the Homecoming figure. I'm not sure. So, this figure really is a lot of fun to pose. And I think they really did a beautiful job on the outfit and the accessories, which I'll talk about in a moment. But here's the head sculpt. This is the default head that comes on him in the packaging, and you can see the nice grid lines. There's actually a texture to the mask. I don't know if you can see it on the camera there, but there is a texture to the mask and the neck. So the body itself, there is the beautiful line work all across on the black part of the outfit, which I'm really digging the black and red. I think this looks beautiful, don't you? I loved it in the movie, and this really stands out, and it looks straight out of the movie for me. Really beautiful line work all around. And as for the red on the chest and the shoulder area, I really believe it's a more updated vinyl or pleather or whatever they use for the fabric. Like, it doesn't feel cheap to me, Didn't really feel cheap on the Homecoming one either, but I feel like it's just a little bit different. I have the Homecoming figure here, and I'll do a comparison in a little bit, but yeah, like the grid work on the arms here. I think the spider came out really, really nice on the back. Like, this is awesome. The costume here, it looked like it was peeling, but it's not. It's just the way it's the grid. Just, I'm going to keep an eye on mine, so just keep an eye on yours too, just in case. Little spider butt, and you could really hardly see the seams. Like, this is awesome, especially because the way it's sewn, plus the black outfit, and the lines on the leg work and the boots. Yeah, really awesome figure. I think Mezco did a fantastic job on this. And he's super articulated, as he should be, because it's Spider-Man, So I'm going to show you that. The peg here for articulation we've seen in the past. And I love how everything's really easy to just snap on and off when you need it. So the neck peg here, all the rotation, and you can look down about that far. It looks up about there, side to side, and then with the neck articulation being separate, you get a decent range of motion to have them do all those like spider sassiness poses, Arms can go out super far. Like, that is just great. You can get them stretching. Like, that is awesome. And for rotation, you can get them to go back about there and then up like right there. And the joints are still a little tight, but not overbearing. Like, just you work with it. The more you pose, the better they, get broken in and stuff. Does have an upper bicep swivel. Beautiful double jointed elbows. Nothing at the gauntlet, but the traditional hinge and swivel for the wrist peg. I got a small fray. I'm just going to keep an eye on mine as well. Could just be an extra thread. For the crunch and stuff, let's see. Crunch is in like right there. And then back about that far. And you do have diaphragm and waist, so you can get them to do full-on Spider-Man posing. They made the fabric stretchy, and there's a little bit of bunching, but not noticeable. So when you want to have him, pose around, it's not gonna, it's not gonna be terrible. You're gonna want to like not keep him in the pose for super long, but you can see like there's enough give. Okay, he can go out that far, and then kicks forward really far. Well, really about there. Back about there. Upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. Nothing with the boot, but I feel like the ankle pivot on this figure is the best I've seen in a Mezco. So you got a lot of articulation. I know it's limited because of the cloth clothing, but it's really, really nicely done. So Mezco gives you a decent amount of accessories for this figure. As one would want with an exclusive, one would want with Spider-Man, and I think they really made it work. For starters, he comes with a couple of different head options. You have this head right here. You have this head right here. So you can see the difference. It's the shutter work in the eyes. Which I love that feature in the movie. That is just great. I've liked it since we first saw Spider-Man in the MCU. So it's nice that they kept with it for this suit as well. And you see really clean line work. And I don't know if you could see the texture like I was talking about earlier, but it's there. And then my favorite feature, you have, well, one of my favorite features, you have the Tom Holland head sculpt as Spider-Man fell behind my hands. But this really looks like Tom Holland. I think they did a fantastic job. And let me show you what it looks like on him. So there it is. And I think this looks great. And then for the articulation with this head on, same as the rest. So it's nothing different. The one feature I forgot was coming with this figure, and when I opened it up out of the box, I was like, oh, this is great, is that he comes with Edith. Yes, he comes with the glasses, Edith, or, even Dedham the Hero, which I think is fantastic, that Tony Stark is still there. And they fit on him fairly well. Don't shake the figure too hard. Of course, now I'm doing it, they're not falling off. But they can fall off, just be careful. And they feel a little on the fragile side, but not terrible, so just be careful with them, okay? And these look great. For hands, he comes with default fists out of the box, and he comes with web holding hands. He comes with thwip hands. These all look really great. And then he comes with wall crawling hands. And Mezco likes to not have two of the same wall crawling hands for whatever reason. I guess for just, just to be different. Who knows? But these all look great. All the hands, I think, are sculpted and painted beautifully. He comes with this wider web line, which I think is great because it's different from any other Spider-Man that we've gotten. He comes with this thwip right here, which is also different than what we've gotten in the past. And then the thing that we've seen a lot, you know, with every Spider-Man is the bendable web line, which looks really good. But the cool thing is, too, from what I believe, is that you can mix and match webbing, because I've done it before with classic Spider-Man web to the Homecoming, and you could have it where, you know, you could interchange pieces, and that's pretty cool. What I like about the web, too, is like, just like on the other Spider-Man figures, the notch here, so this goes in, and that's awesome. You know, like, it's really deep, and it works, you know? So yeah, that's really cool. And then one other thing that I really like for accessories is the face mask right here, and it fits on other figures really well. For example, if Spider-Man wanted to tell our friendly neighborhood Deadpool to shut up, it can fit on Wade. Okay? It can fit on other figures too, but I just happen to have the Mezco Deadpool laying around, so it goes on there as well. So that is a great feature. I really like that. I'm going to keep it on Wade for a minute, because he talks too much. Now, here's where I say you can mix and match. Actually, I'm sorry. First, before I do that, he also comes with the traditional Ziploc bag, if you didn't want to keep your box. And he comes with the Far From Home logo display base, and then here's the arm, and then, you know, your traditional Phillips head screws. Let me compare him now to the Homecoming outfit, which I have here, which this is still one of my favorite Spider-Man figures. I really like this figure a lot. I've also really liked the costume, and I never got around to reviewing him, but it's too late now. Well, I guess this is his moment in the sun. His time to shine. And then, like, I'm pretty certain if you take this head off like so, and then you wanted to do that scene with, like, Mysterio. Yeah, the head fits really good on this figure, too. So, that's downright awesome that you could interchange. And, yeah, wow. So let me put the head back on this figure, and then I'll show you guys a comparison real quick. Yeah, so here's the difference between the suits. I think the body's sleeker on the Far From Home, but I could be wrong because the outfit is different, you know, so it's hard to judge. But I believe they're the same height. So I think the Far From Home is a little bit taller. I mean, because he is growing, so it does make sense. So yeah, all in all, great figure. These are both great figures. I love this, especially because I'm a Spider-Man fan, and I think, you know, these outfits were both great, but I'm really loving the black and red. So, yeah. Well, that's about it for me, guys, as Deadpool's still in the background, with the, you know, little be quiet mask on. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. You could, of course, follow me on social media. Follow the channel on Instagram at Bri2J Presents. And you could, of course, follow everything that I do on my regular Instagram at Bri2J. So Bri2J, and that's the everyday Instagram. And, of course, you can go to Bri2JPresents.com, where this video will be up pretty much like a day after it goes up on the channel. So, yeah. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
That's crispy.